topic will be what I think about alien life, if such thing exists, which I am very sure actually does somewhere else. After all, it will be really silly to think planet Earth is the only place with life to begin with if you think about it. Yeah, my thoughts on alien life are that honestly, as a species, we kind of think of ourselves as the very top of the world, so to speak. We just look at animals like dogs and cats, and all of us think that we're above them. But in truth, if an alien species that was capable of traveling across the stars were to visit us, we will instantly cease feeling that way. To be quite honest, we will be kind of like a frightened animal in some way, even if the alien species in question were actually benign and actually good towards us. It's kind of hard to imagine. Just think of a beast or think of a monster that's killing every single human or doing horrible stuff to them. I guess people kind of feel the same way even if there were no violent incidents at all, because most of them will probably feel as though we're subjugated directly or indirectly by them. But to be quite honest, if the aliens if the alien in question were good towards us, I wouldn't see a problem with having them around at all, because to be honest, we're kind of all bound by the thing that's called existing, living. An alien or even an intelligent AI of sorts will all be bound to the rules of existence itself, to consciousness, if you will. Everyone is kind of subject to that, and I think we're all kind of walking in the same road of life, if you want to call it that way, together, even if we don't really get along pretty often, and at times we can fight about really silly things. I think everyone is, well, yeah, chained to existing, but it's not really a chain of oppression. It's more of a chain of being bound by the very universe itself, honestly. So all in all, if the aliens in question that we found supposedly in this fictional case were benign, I do not see the problem with having them stick around. If you ask me, I think both us and also them will learn quite a lot from each other, if you ask me, just like we learn from our world as it stands today. To be honest though, however, even if they were good, I'm not really sure about how we will deal with it when, in our current planet as it stands, we sometimes judge everyone else based on silly stereotypes, and, well, there's racism, sexism, homophobia, stuff like that, all over the world, even in countries that are supposed to be free of it. But honestly, there's a lot of judging going on around the world, and that's something that's not quite good. To be quite fair about it, I don't think a lot of people should judge as much as they do. Sure, there are some situations that are really hard not to judge, but most of the time it's kind of, things are up to the person. Sometimes it's just things that don't hurt anyone. For example, if I were to say want a gender change or sex change, well, not that I do want that, of course, for myself, but just imagine it. Do you really think that I should be stopped for whatever reason? If it's what fulfills me, who's to say I cannot do it? And I can pretty much say that about anything else that brings no harm to anyone. who's to say I cannot play video games, for example? I think this example is a little bit outdated, considering video games are not really all that weird nowadays, but just a decade ago, people will think you were a massive nerd just for playing plenty of video games, to be quite honest, but it has sort of become commonplace these days. You see, society changes in just a mere decade, but honestly, I think the way to live life is, well, not judging, even if there's something you're really not used to in any way. Just think about it logically. Like, is it really hurting someone? Is it not? Is it really okay for that person to do or be like this? And if the answer is yes, even if what they're doing might seem completely really weird, then I don't see a reason for you to be judging them. But then again, I speak from experience, from handling all sorts of different person when chatting or talking anywhere. I guess you could say I like being open towards others, just like I want people to be open to me. I like it if I can be open to others in general, honestly. As long as they behave well, I'm pretty much open to anything. And thus, back in the topic of alien life, since, sorry, I tend to go away from the topic quite a lot. Well, I think if they're different to us, if they have different customs, if they have, some sort of thing that might seem bizarre to us, I think we should accept it if it doesn't hurt anyone. What's the problem? You know what I mean? Like, just imagine seeing a huge alien person with, I don't know, 3 eyes on their face. I'm pretty sure a lot of people think it's really strange, it's really weird, or something like that. But it's how they are. If they're not hurting anyone, what's the problem in it? It's good to be accepting and not so hateful towards others. And I think if we ever encountered aliens that are peaceful or at least neutral to us, we should really apply this concept to them. And guess what? You shouldn't just apply it to them, but also to the people you know, to the people that you think, well, were kind of weird. Not all of them have to be bad people just because they're different, you know what I mean? They might have some difficulties, maybe they like something that basically everyone thinks is weird. I mean, just think of ASMR itself. A lot of people out there think it's weird or strange, but many others enjoy it, such as myself, and such as the people watching my videos, and such as yourself, I assume, if you have come this far. So, yeah, if someone ever tells you to be a certain way, don't do it unless you're sure that what you're doing is okay and that you're not really harming anyone. If what you're doing is what you want to do and it does no harm, just keep doing it. Life is too short, and we shouldn't spend most of it judging others, whether it be people, aliens, ancient gods, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, that's the topic so far, and I hope you have enjoyed listening to me talking and rambling about, well, this topic that might be kind of silly to most people. Have a pleasant day and night, and I hope you sleep